Let's bring in Missouri Republican Congressman and House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith. Jason, Mr. Chairman, good to see you. Just for our viewers at home, you and I both know this. It's a party line vote when you vote for a rule. You're in the majority, you vote for a rule. When you're in the minority, you vote against it. But you're dealing with right now a group of Republicans that are voting against the rule. So the bill can't even come to the floor where you could amend it. You could vote against it. You don't even get to debate it because they're saying no to the party line vote on the rule.
That's exactly right. And what's so disappointing is that the same individuals that are voting against the rule are also the ones demanding that we pass every one of the 12 individual appropriations bill one at a time. But if you can't bring it to the floor, it's not going to happen. But Sean, I also think you need to talk about the United States Senate. They've been trying to pass an appropriations bills for the last 2 weeks. They said they were going to pass an appropriations bill and send it over to the House 2 weeks ago. They still can't even get a vote over there.
But Congressman, the Senate did out of the Appropriations Committee, and I'm here to embarrass them and embarrass fellow Republicans over in the Senate for what they had the audacity to do. Given the fact that we have $33 trillion in debt and the interest that we're paying on the debt this year is almost equal to our defense budget, they had the stones to classify $14 billion of ordinary spending as emergency spending and reverse at least 10% of the fiscal responsibility savings that Kevin McCarthy inked with President Biden. That's what the Republicans got on board with over in the Senate, and they're trying to Bigfoot what Kevin McCarthy did. It's grotesque.
You know, it's absolutely maddening and that's what we're dealing with is you have the folks on the other side of the building wanting to spend more than what the numbers that was in the Fiscal Responsibility Act. The American people are demanding us to get spending under control. They've seen inflation go up 17.4% since Joe Biden's taken the oath of office, and that's because of reckless government spending. They've seen their interest rates increase by 5-fold since Joe Biden's been president, so they're struggling just to put food on their table, clothes on their backs, and gasoline in their cars. And they expect Congress to cut the wasteful spending, but also to secure the border. That's what we're trying to pass out of the House of Representatives. We'll get there. Of course, there's a lot of negotiating, and it's a big fight right now, but the House is going to deliver.
So on that point, if you don't pass a bill and you go into a shutdown, it'll be untenable. The media will really try to destroy Republicans. You go into a shutdown where you passed a bill to fund it, you're in a way better place. So hopefully Republicans with a small majority can figure this out and get to a place where we reduce spending and fix our budget, but also get a deal done. But Congressman, I want to get your take on this. You're seeking information from Elon Musk over Tesla's potential relationship with a Chinese battery maker. What's going on here?
You know, what we're really concerned with is, and we've sent several letters to Ford in particular, because of a partnership that they're trying to do with a company called CATL, C-A-T-L, which is a Chinese-backed CCP company. And they're trying to use the provisions in the Inflation Reduction Act where batteries are supposed to be made in the United States and they get an incentive and the tax credits. Well, they're partnering with the Chinese, which is, it's really concerning. But what's even worse, and we're trying to push Treasury to come up with rules. More than a year has passed since this legislation has passed. They have not came up with the definition of foreign entities of concern because they are too worried about cozying up with China to get their green electric car batteries, and it's unacceptable. But when you look at the Inflation Reduction Act, 90% of all those tax credits are going to those huge green corporations with more than $1 billion in sales.
Congressman Jason Smith, thank you so much for being here.